96.3 FM, The Source.
All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, it is time for Veterans News in the captaincy. Joe Martone and Gary Pascale. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Larry, and good morning, veterans, and good morning, listeners out there. It's great to be here on this non-raining morning.
Amazing. It's threatening, but it's threatening, but so far so good.
It's good to be with you today, and unfortunately, we do have to get started a little bit on the sad side. We do have some firefighter fatalities, and we have some law enforcement fatalities. Starting with the firefighters, we have firefighter EMT Patricia Osborne. She was with the North Beach Fire Department in North Beach, Maryland. Her end of service was May the 26th. And then we have firefighter Juan J. Barosio of the Chicago Fire Department in Chicago, Illinois, and his end of service was May the 28th. We have police officer Anthony Christie of the Savannah Police Department in Savannah, Georgia. And we have Senior Special Agent Paul Scott Ragsdale of the United States Department of Justice, Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives. His end of watch was May the 24th. We have Special Agent in Charge David J. LaValle of the United States Department of Justice, Federal Bureau of Investigation. His end of watch was May the 26th. And we have the Chief of Detectives, William Ali of the New York City Police Department in New York. His end of watch was May the 24th. And also, I just want to mention, since we celebrated Memorial Day on Monday, we just want to remember all those that lost their lives in that ultimate sacrifice for their nation. Larry, can we do Amazing Grace?
Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
And we're back.
Well, we want to take a minute to thank
Oh, you better. Thank you.
WOCA, The Source.
Thank you,
Well,
sir.
we couldn't be here without it, and Joe and your fine staff.
We're proud. We're very proud that we accommodate you.
And you've been doing this for a long time.
Before I took over the station,
We appreciate that. And also, we want to thank the fine folks at Hires Baxley. Okay, Veterans News is brought to you by Hires Baxley Funeral Services and Highland Memorial Park. Hires Baxley has had generations of families honor them with their trust and their confidence, and they believe it's because over the last 128 years, their team of caring professionals have established a reputation of serving families with excellence and compassion. Hires Baxley currently currently partners with Boy Scouts of America, Troop Number 72, to properly dispose of decommissioned American flags. They're also a drop-off location for the program's Cell Phones for Soldiers, Helping Heroes Home, and Minutes That Matter. Hires Baxley is located at 910 East Silver Springs Boulevard in our own beautiful Ocala, and you can contact them at area code 352-629-7171, or you can go on the World Wide Web and simply type in hires-baxley.com. And they also partner with Vets Helping Vets for food and necessities such as toiletries, and they're a very good donor to us when it comes to that, Joe.
Oh yeah, they are. They're helping. They're pro, as they say, pro veterans, which is phenomenal, and that's the big thing in a nutshell. The pro veterans. We're having a recognition dinner coming up in October. It's already been planned. It's in the planning stages and everything, and they're a very intricate part of it. And when we have partners that appreciate what Vets Helping Vets USA, headquartered here in Marion County, is doing, we appreciate that, not only with monies that are granted to us and given to us, but items that are helped or donated and dropped off to there, and then they bring it to us. Also, Veterans News is brought to you by Bob Wine's Community Gardens and Nursery. They're located at 2610 Southeast 38th Street right here in Ocala. When it comes to landscaping, Bob Wines has what you need. Everything from small plants to large trees, mulch, fertilize, and so much more. Bob Wines will even deliver, plant, and guarantee their trees. Bob Wine's Community Garden and Nursery has been keeping you blooming since 1952. You got a question? Give a call. 352-629-5766. That's 352-629-5766. And Bob Wines is also pro-veteran, and they offer 10% off to veterans with proper identification. There you go.
And what a selection. And not only do they sell you plants, but they tell you where you can plant them, where you can't, and even what kind of dirt to use.
And how often to water them when they first get put in the. Yeah, they came and delivered a camellia tree to my home, put it in the ground, and he said, now for the first week you got to blah blah blah. For the second week you got to blah blah blah. It's working. So if you follow their instructions, I'd say they have a 99% chance it's going to grow.
My new camellia is looking good.
Is it really?
I bought it with that gift certificate you gave me.
I didn't give you a gift certificate. No, I wouldn't do that. You never know when we might give a gift certificate away. You never know when that happens. We have a few in the coffer, as they say, in the coffer. Now, I didn't have a chance to go. We've got about 2 minutes before we do our break. I didn't get to go to the Veterans Wall that was visited by millions, I would like to say, but by thousands here in Ocala. I got sick, and your back went out. Don't know where the hell it went. It came back though. You're back in shape.
Thank God, yeah, I'm on the mend.
On the mend, but throughout the Facebooks and throughout the Facebook posts and throughout the many emails and everything that we've got, I understand it was an outstanding event. The helicopter came flying in there. They brought one in. The Nautilus was there. Of course, the wall itself is. I myself know of one person at least that's on there. I don't know about yourself, but if your name is on there, that means, bless your heart, you gave the biggest sacrifice you could.
Well, the thing is, I got to kind of sneak over there, it
was so far from us.
It was just a walk, and it was all installed. They were still working on the mulch, and I got to kind of kneel down over there for a while. Very solemn circumstance. Nobody was here yet. But the thing that touched me the most is when I looked in the middle of the wall, Joe. Mm-hmm. I think it started like 1959, and it said the people were presented in the order they were taken from us. And that just hit me like a bullet,
Wow. So, yeah, section 21 of 22, column such and such.
I thank God that I got to see it, because it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time.
All right. Have you had the privilege of going to Washington, D.C. yet?
No, I haven't. And, I don't have a bucket list, but if I did, that would be on it.
That is. I hate to use this word, but I won't. It's an outstanding experience, a humbling experience. Whoever thought of it, who knows who gets the credit for thinking of something like that? But it's outstanding, and we have to teach the next generation that's coming up what it was all about. There's movies and there's a couple of, but I spoke to a gentleman out front here last week. He's 94 going on 95, a veteran from Korea and World War II, and he just started flowing with the stories. And yesterday I met a veteran that drove up. I was at a store, and he drove up with a motorcycle, right? And he went on, and he was in Vietnam. But on that note, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more AM Ocala Live and Veterans News.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Attention WOCA listeners. Do you or someone you know have an outgoing personality with great organizational skills? Well, WOCA is looking for a few good people to join our marketing reps team. You get to meet other great people and business leaders in our community. WOCA Radio offers flexible schedules, great income potential, and some really great fringe benefits too. So if you enjoy talking to people and getting paid to do it, this may be the right choice for you. Apply within or send your resumes to careers@WOCA.com.
Ocala Business Leaders Incorporated is a group of independent local firms providing a wide range of quality goods and services. Each firm strives to maintain the highest level of professional integrity and 100% customer satisfaction. When you're looking for goods and services, call a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, and we are confident you will be pleased with the results. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, join us at the Ocala Elks Lodge, 25th Avenue in Ocala, any Wednesday at 7 a.m. and enjoy a breakfast on us. For more information, check OcalaBusinessLeaders.com.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front-end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
It is 76 degrees out there. The sun is trying to poke its head out. I remember what that yellow sphere was. There it is. There it is. The sun, Gary. Look at that. Mention it. He comes out and says, hey, good morning. Good morning, Florida. But it's going to be a warm one. It's going to be at almost 90 degrees today here, if not more. The humidity is going to be up there again. It's coming up from the south, coming straight up the center. So that's our little forecast here during Veterans News.
Trying to have summer weather, and now we're going to get it, and then we're going to probably wish it was cool again. That's just how humans are.
The humidity of it, yes. Good morning.
Joe, you know what else struck me about the wall? I got to watch all those motorcycles coming in.
I don't talk about motorcycles. Mine's still got to be fixed. Go ahead.
I don't think I've ever seen that many at one time.
Well, wait till you see mine. Eventually, you will see mine.
And it was a great tribute. And they had a lot of things down there. They had the helicopter. They had the events and stuff. But when you said you knew somebody that was on the wall, when I got up there and looked at the wall, when I seen that, about in the order that they were taken from us, it brought me back to high school. And both of us when we were in high school, they had a draft. And I can't help but think there's probably, even if we don't know the names, there's probably people from our high school classes, lots of them, that are on that wall.
Well, speaking of the draft, what was your number? Do you remember?
14.
I got you beat. Mine was 3.
Wow.
So when that happened, I went, oh, you got to leave. I hung up. I went, Then I waited about an hour and I called the number again because the 1-800 line, remember? And a different person answered, and I gave him my birthday again. It was still number 3. I said,
so much for the lottery.
One of
the few lotteries I've ever won.
That's what you're saying. Yeah, you won the lottery, yes, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. So it was funny. It was funny, but yeah. So yeah, the wall was interesting. It was solemn, but it was well put on, as they usually do. Speaking of walls, yesterday at noon we had a ceremony at Wesley Wilcox voters. I guess it's the pre-vote room they call it. I guess
Yeah, it's the room they do the early voting on.
Early voting.
It's like a big conference room.
But he did a good job, or whomever orchestrated it. But there's 5 monitors on there, and they're going to be rotating pictures, electronically pictures of all veterans in the area, from what I understand. And you can go online and donate your picture and your bio, and then they will incorporate it, and then it'll flip through. And like I said, and each one, and if you're watching the video stream right now, Larry very expertly, swiftly, all right, put a picture of let's see, I can't think of his wife. No, his wife's name. I can't know, but that's him and his wife. In front of the display with the 5 monitors, and each monitor is dedicated to the branch of the service. On the left side are all the medallions of all the service, and then there's, at least we forget, missing in action, and they're still bringing them back. And on the right side there's a mural of a flag that was painted by one of the staff members, actually, on the wall itself. So it's very, very tastefully done. Very, very. It was an hour presentation from 12 to 1, and it was heartwarming. And of course, the point of it was, a lot of it was, they sacrificed so we can have freedom. So we have freedom of speech, but we can also have the freedom to vote. And that was the big thrust of it. As they went up there, each one went up there.
Veteran, yes.
And we're not talking. First, we heard about the walls that they get the ultimate sacrifice. But the veterans that are on duty now, the military that's on duty now, and the veterans that live in the area, you can vote even if you're on duty. Off land, off the property. Off the property. There we go. How you like that? Off the U.S. Absentee voting. Yeah. So don't say an excuse. Vote. They were saying they would love to have Wesley say, we've got no more room. We got to wait. Line. We have a phone call. Grab your headgear here. Good morning. Can I help you?
Yes, good morning, Jets. I retired down near to Ocala about getting close to 25 years ago, and I just wanted to say that the Vet Park, Memorial Park, is first class in every way, and on Memorial Day they have a program there that's it's a must go to. I was just wondering, as long as I've been living down here, I've never seen a parade on Memorial Day. Is this just like a one parade town, or have you ever thought about it?
What kind of town? Say that again.
One parade.
One parade town, which is the Christmas parade, which is fantastic.
Oh, you're talking about a memorial parade. You were looking for something like that, or a 4th of July parade?
Oh, absolutely. Up where I was brought up and raised, I mean, every holiday was a parade. The 4th, Labor Day, Memorial Day, you name it, there was a parade, And I come down here to Ocala, and the only parade that I ever experienced, which was great, is the Christmas parade. And I was just wondering if they ever thought about having a Memorial Day parade.
You know what? I'll bet dollars to donuts. It has been brought up, but the thing is, it too has to be organized. Someone has to spearhead it. Then you have to have a council for it. Then you have to have a committee for it. Then you have to get it together. It's a lot of work to put on a parade. Now, are we for it? Heck yeah. Because I've been in other states like you, and it was like the Memorial Day parade, 4th of July. That was a big parade up in Connecticut. The Barnum and Bailey parade, the circus people, but their name, the Barnum Parade, and it would bring Hollywood people in for that one parade, and I think it's still going down in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So, yeah, I agree with you, but if you can, hey, you want to start talking to the people in the know, you talk to the city council and say, is it possible? And then, who knows, you might be the head of it.
You never know. I would be glad to, and if I was a zillionaire, I'd be financing that thing.
Well, you don't have, a zillionaire to finance it, sure, but the parade works by the people that participate in it. Each one puts a little bit in the coffer.
There's so many veterans down here in Marion County that it would be such a wonderful thing for them. So I was just wondering, because of the veteran population and the wonderful things that the vets do have down here, that I know, why not have a parade, especially on Memorial Day.
Yes, well, we have like 55,000 plus veterans just in Marion County. That's just in Marion County. That's not counting out in the other counties that could come in and participate, because these parades can bring in a lot of different what am I looking for here?
They bring in a lot of business transactions and stuff too. So parades are good. Parades are good for the economy.
There you go. So bring the people. Well, thank you for the call, as usual.
Okay, thanks. I love your program, and God bless all of us.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
We love the support. And that's what this program is about. Not only veterans talking to veterans, but like this gentleman here just got off the phone. He's a supporter of veterans, and that's warmed to my heart. Because, like I said, last night I met the veteran at the store, and he was driving a BMW, but it was given to him from his dad, who had gotten it from his dad from overseas.
Wow.
I mean, it's an antique that's perfectly restored, and come to find out, he was on a flat top, which is known as an aircraft carrier. He was on the USS Enterprise, which was a sister ship to ours. I was on the USS Constellation. The Constellation was an oil burner. Theirs was nuclear, and we're 64, he was 65, the number of the ship, number on the ship. So, and quickly went to when he served, and he's 10 years my senior. So or a little less than 10 years my senior. So, and it quickly escalated. It quickly escalated, and the people that support veterans, and especially Vets Helping Vets USA here, how we are supporting the veterans, because you never know who we're talking to. You never know who you're talking to, Gary. And all of a sudden, I'm a veteran. I just came out from Afghanistan, and I just talked to a young man the other day, and he has his white card, and we call it the white card, which has your ID and everything on it. You use it. But then, I couldn't do this. I don't know. Well, have you called Vets Helping Vets? USA? No. They can connect the dots. Now, we're having a quick little thing coming up when? June what?
June the 14th. And how many of the listeners you think like to eat? Well, at Pasta Fair and Francesco's, okay, on June the 14th, okay, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, you got to get a flyer. Okay?
Yeah.
And you can either take a picture of one, or you can bring the flyer with you.
Where's the flyer located?
We got them down there at Vets Helping.
That's what I was getting at.
East Silver Springs Boulevard. And now Pasta Fair is located at 10401 U.S. Highway 441 in Bellevue.
Oh, that's the one in Bellevue. You can't miss it. It's on the left there.
You can't miss it.
In the defunct Kmart Plaza.
Oh, yes. And Francesco's, is located at 16770 U.S. Highway 41.
They're doing them both at the same day?
In Summerfield. So, if you live further to the south,
Gotcha.
One or the other, make sure you have that flyer. You can come get a flyer from us, or you can take a picture of your phone.
Larry, can we get this flyer and throw it on our website?
Yeah. Can we?
Okay, we can do that. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. We've got about 35 seconds. So is there anything you want to say and then sign off?
But don't forget to eat with us so we get that 15%. And for Hank Whittier, I just want to say, God bless America.
God bless America.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo meets in New York this morning with